Have you ever wondered how long it would take to learn another language? Well, in today's video, we're going to find out how many hours it would take to be fluent in all of these languages. Starting things off with Spanish, and it would take you 575 hours to learn Spanish fluently, which I actually think's not that bad, considering Spanish is one of the most commonly used languages on the planet. So it's definitely important to actually learn it a little bit. Every time I go to Spain, I just try my best to like speak to them in Spanish, and it just never works. I just end my sentences with gracias, and that's about it. Then next up we have Italian, where it will take you 580 hours to learn Italian fluently, like ciao and ciao bella. That's the only real words that I know in Italian. And then French would take you 585 hours to learn fluently. Bonjour, madame, merci, oui, oui, oui. Bearing in mind, this will take you this long for native English speakers. If you already speak another language, you might be able to pick it up quicker, but if you only speak English, this is the rough amount of time it would take you to learn these languages fluently. Then next up we have Germany, where it will take you 585 hours as well, so the exact same as the French. Hello! And then Sweden, the land of IKEA, it will take you 590 hours to learn it fluently, which again is quite good. I might actually do this. I actually might learn some languages. It could be quite fun. It could be quite a cool series, trying to learn Spanish in 24 hours. Next up we have South Africa, and it's Afrikaans. It will take you 595 hours to learn Afrikaans fluently. And then in Norway, it would take you 595 hours to learn Norwegian fluently if you only speak English, which is actually quite a long time. A lot of these European countries speak quite similarly, so you might be able to pick up on certain things in other languages, so it might be easier to pick it up if you don't just speak English. So that's why it's a lot smaller if you already know another language like Spanish. Learning Spanish and then learning French is easier than learning English and then knowing French. Then we have Portugal, where it's going to take you 600 hours to learn Portuguese. And then Romania, salute, it will take you 600 hours as well. I probably said that incredibly wrong. My pronunciation on things, as you guys know, is absolutely horrific. If you guys could learn one language fluently like that at the click of your hands, what language would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe and like the video whilst you're there as well. For me, it's quite obvious. I would just love to learn Spanish because Spain is the country that I go to the most. So if I could speak Spanish, that would be unbelievable. That means I could also dub my YouTube content into Spanish, so I'll have two different YouTube channels. I did that with my Hindi channel, but it obviously wasn't me because I don't know Hindi. Now we have Danish. It will also take you 600 hours to learn, and then Germany will take you 759 hours to learn. Very specific. So I assume this one back here, this Germany over here, is the German flag there, so I assume that just was Dutch. Maybe I just got that wrong. Yeah, they just put the wrong flag there. But it will take you 759 hours to learn German. It will take you 900 hours as an English-speaking person to learn Indonesian, which is a long time, and that will roughly take you 37.5 days to learn Indonesian fluently. So if it's only 500 hours, let's work this out, 500 hours divided by 24, it will take you 20 days to learn Spanish fluently. I feel like I can cram that into a week. I actually might make a video on that. If this gets 2,000 likes, I will make a video of me learning Spanish in a week. Next up we have Malaysia, where it will take you 920 hours to learn Malaysian. And then Swahili, it will take you 1,000 hours to learn. I mean, I can't even pronounce this word here. Humjabu? If someone speaks Swahili in the comments, let me know if I said that. Humajabu. Hujababot. Then Georgian, it will take you 1,100 hours to learn. And again, I cannot say this word. Gamarajoba. Gamarajoba, mate. It's like Kvaratskhelia, that PSG player. Like his shirt on his number, his name on his back. You're like, what does that even say? But yeah, it will take you 1,100 hours if you're English to learn Georgian. Next up, we have Hindi. Namaste. It will take you 1,200 hours to learn Hindi. I tried learning a little bit of it when my videos were getting dubbed. It did not work. It really did not work. You would not believe how hard it is to actually learn another language. If you've never learned another language, then it's incredibly hard. Like, it's stupid. I don't know how to do it. Now we have Latvian. Again, what does this word say here? Saviki? Savike? Savekai? Someone let me know in the comments. I just can't do it. But it will take you 1,260 hours to learn Latvian. Now moving on to Nepali, and oh my god, what does that say? Namaskara? It will take you 1,280 hours to learn Nepali. Now moving on to Croatian, what do these words even mean or say? It doesn't make any sense. It will take you 1,300 hours to learn Croatian along with Serbian, and both of the words are the exact same. Sudravov. and I assume that means hello. Zdravov, hello. To learn Tagola, it will take you 1400 hours, and in Ukrainian, it will take you 1420 hours, which is actually roughly 2 months of straight learning. That is absolutely crazy. If you crammed in as much learning as you possibly could, you would probably learn Ukrainian in 2 whole months. That is crazy to think about. To learn Urdu, it will take you 1450 hours. And then I don't even know what this language is. Exosa? What does that say? Mohaline? Mohalini? Moholweni? Moholweni? Holweni? It would take you 1490 hours to learn Exosa. Finnish would take you 1500 hours. Hey, and the Vietnamese will also take 1500 hours as well. Jing Chao. I think I said that one right. Jing Chao! Over in Estonia, it would take you 1530 hours to learn Estonian. And this says Terry. I've learnt it! I didn't need 1,500 hours. I needed 1 second. Terry. Now we have Mongolian, and to say hello in Mongolia, it's Senu, and it takes 1,550 hours to learn Mongolian. Over in Hungary, I've literally just learned Hungary straight away. It takes 1,640 hours for the average English person to speak Hungarian if they don't know another language, but I've just learned it straight away. That literally just says hello, so I'm pretty much Hungarian as it is. Give me like a passport, I'll move there, brilliant, I'll interact with everyone, I can speak it. It will take you 1,690 hours to learn Thai. Thai, that's cool. Then it will take you 1,700 hours to learn Icelandic, and this doesn't even look like a letter. Is that meant to be a D? Is that like a different alphabet? Gudandagin. Guten Tag. To learn Czech, it will take you 1,800 hours, and then Albanian, it will take you 1,810 hours. Again, what is this word here? Pershendeci. There you go. If there's any Albanians in my comments, please let me know if I've said that right or if I've absolutely butchered your whole language. If I have, I'm very sorry, but you know, I don't know this language. Then in Greek, to say hello, you say Gaia. It will take you 1,870 hours to learn Greek. Then in Turkey, it will take you 1,900 hours. Muhammadad, I think that's what it says. Then Russian would take you 1,940 hours to learn. And to say hello in Russian, what does that even say? Zdravstvat. Zdravazuit. I don't think that worked. To learn Polish, it will take you 2,000 hours of your time, and to say hello, it's Czech. I love Poland, I'm not gonna lie. I've been Poland once in my life. I'm going back in a few weeks. I absolutely love Poland. It is a 10 out of 10 holiday. If you ever want to go to a cheap, good, fun, hot country, kind of hot every now and then, go to Poland. To learn Korean, it will take you 2,200 hours, and Japanese, konnichiwa, it will take you 2,200 hours as well. Then to learn Arabic, it will take you 2,300 hours, Merhamban, I think I said that wrong. And then Mandarin Chinese will take 2,400 hours to learn, Ni Hao, and then Cantonese Chinese will take 2,500 hours to learn as well, Ni Hao. I've just learned it. So it will take you 2,500 hours to learn Cantonese Chinese, or 104 days. If you literally studied it every single hour of every single day, you would be fluent in Chinese in 104 days. That is absolutely mental. That is insane. And still, English is the hardest language to learn. But that's about it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, and one more thing. Bye.